Hi everyone, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Helen and today I'm so excited to be sharing with you my step-by-step process to achieving this gorgeous look on my beautiful model. So let's get right into it. The first thing I did was to clean her face, and I did that with the use of a cotton pad and micellar water. And right after that I went in with my Embryolisse moisturizer to return hydration to our skin, because this step is very important. I like when the skin is very soft and supple, because that gives that reassurance that every other product that comes on will lay nicely. There will be no caking or breaking. So after moisturizing, I used my Milk Hydro Grip primer as the primer of choice, and I really love this because it's easy to work with. The consistency is not so sticky from the start, so it's easy to just blend and spread it evenly on the face before foundation. And I went right in with my foundation. I used the NARS foundation. I love this foundation because it's buildable. Even with one coat you can get a full coverage, and I love to go in sections, so I made sure to apply everywhere under eye, blend it out evenly, go over it over and over. The more I blend, the more it sits into the skin. And for our blush, I used the Rare Beauty blush. I love Rare Beauty. Their blushes are so pigmented, so yes, that's my blush, at least for now. And again, because it's pigmented, very little goes a long way. So I apply that on our cheek and just a little on the tip of the nose. I love the warmth that brings to the tip of the nose. It just helps, it aids with contouring, in my opinion. For a highlight, I use the Born This Way concealer. I'm not sure of the exact shade, but I will list that in the description box below. And for this concealer, it's very creamy, so just little goes a long way as well. And I made sure to apply that on the under eyes, the forehead, her chin area, and the bridge of her nose, everywhere that I want to highlight, that I want light to hit and pop, basically. So one thing that I've noticed with highlighting is whichever area, be it under eye, forehead, it's easier and it's juicier to just blend from the border, from outside, so outside in as to inside out or wherever, because outside in will contain the product where you want it to be, so it won't spread and be all over. To set the highlighted area, I used the Mirac setting powder and went straight in after that with the Fenty Beauty powder to just get a correct undertone and further set our under eye. For our contouring, I'm using the Sephora compact powder to contour our cheekbone, our temple area, our forehead area, and our nose bridge. So when it comes to contouring nose, I focus more on that V area close to the eyes and the brows. I try to stay far away from the nose bridge itself, because whatever is left on my brush is what I extend to that area. I don't want to take plenty product to that place. It will make it stand out and look really fake. Right after that, I applied a powder and blush before I spray it down. I love when I spray at this stage, because now everything is looking a bit powdery, and what the spray would do is to combine and put everything together. It's like magic. All the colors will be one, of course, after doing the good work of blending them well into each other, because if it's not well blended and I spray, it will still show. So at this point, I intensify the blush after powder and I spray just to get that one yumminess. Now to a eyeshadow. Before I do that, I apply this setting powder to serve as a barrier in case I get fallout from the eyeshadow. Also, it will be the baking process. So yes, I brushed her brows with brow gel just to put it in place, and for her eyeshadow base I used the Benign Clown White. Guys, this was too much. I did not need that much eyeshadow base, but yes, I made it work. So the downside of being too much is you waste time adding products to cover it up, and at the end of the day that might lead to it looking cakey or even feeling heavy. Anyway, I was able to make that work. What I did, I won't tell you. Anyway, I did nothing. I just blended it till it felt light, and I went in with my eyeshadow. Just watch and enjoy. Just look at that sunset vibe. I love this look. Even the camera did not do justice to this look. I love it. To further intensify the color, to make that sunset fave stand out, I used a dark brown and black eyeshadow just to further contour the outer corner of the eyes and make that pop. You saw the effect it gave, right? And right after, I went in with my pigment glue and popped on a pink pigment, and yeah, that was it. Then I went back into the Fenty Beauty powder with my brush to dust off all the fall-offs on under our eyes and just further blend the powder. At this point, my mother was very hungry and she had to munch. She had to eat something. I'm really grateful for the gift of her. Thank you so much, Hella, for your support. Thank you. God bless you real good.
Far from rules, how to feel it. We know that fast isn't always the best.
Usually, highlighting brows after the eye work has been done does not need this much concealer, but I made a mistake there and I needed a good amount of concealer to just conceal it, to cover it up, and of course I knew I'll be able to blend it and make things right. For our lips, I'm using a brown lip stain to contour our lip, and I'll be using a pinkish nude for the inner part of our lips, and on top of that I'm using a similar Sephora lip gloss shade just to make it more juicy. And yes, that is the whole look. Thank you so much for watching till this point. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and leave me a comment, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.
Through everything we did.